Hello everybody, my name is Gillian. I'm a registered nurse and I'm specialised in military warfare, trauma and emergency care. I've had 30 years experience in this field and I do feel I need to share a story with you about a product that is totally underutilised and needs to be known to the world generally, especially in the military situation. We can't afford to have one soldier out of action for even 24 hours. I've been extensively through the African countries and we all know the tropical diseases, the burns, the parasites, the measles marks, and these creams have been suitable.
Burns. What was your experience with burns?
Indeed, it's fantastic, Sister Jenny's cream. The multi-purpose. I've used it on first, second and third degree burns. A great deal of success with hand grenade injuries where you get that third degree penetration, where you get the sepsis and the burning. The second degrees were usually hot water, porridge, children's accidents, home fires. They used a lot of gas there. And especially any skin that had been burned, where the blisters had been popped or sloughed away.
Can you tell me, how do you use it on the burns or the wounds?
What we used to do is clean the wound first, and then if it was obviously a deep cavity, we would fill the cavity, and you can use ribbon gauze to act as a wick. Cover it with a soft dressing, and then obviously bandage wherever it was, and then the patient would come back daily for the dressing. So you can plug or smear.
Okay, and then did you have any side effects?
No side effects, and it granulated beautifully from the bottom up. As we all know, we don't want the burns to close from top down, because that's when you get more sepsis, and then the wound has to be cut open. The whole principle is to get the wound to heal from the bottom to the top. Lovely, and minimal scarring, really, really lovely.
And approximately how long would it take to heal the wounds?
Depends how bad the wounds were, anything from 1 to 3 weeks, how much sepsis there was. But the guys were so compliant and so impressed, they would come to their appointments, they didn't used to miss. And then after it had healed over, we used to leave them and give them their own potty of cream, and it would help with the scarring.
And did it relieve the pain?
Tremendously. The amount of analgesia they took comparatively to other products or no products used was well noted, and scheduled drugs were very rarely used.
Really? So now your experience using it on burns and wounds, how many patients would you say you treated and over what period of time?
Oh Jenny, I met you 10 years ago and I've been extensively in Saudi Arabia, on the Yemenis border, I've been north-south, I've been in Mongolia. I spent a lot of time in Beijing where I would consider this to be most acceptable because it's in keeping with their traditions.
Okay, but patient-wise, can you tell us numbers?
Hundreds and hundreds, and I would, if you talk about all the mixed patients, over 1,000, because it's a 10-year period, and once you know something works, you carry on using it.
And did you ever have a bad result with Sister Jenny's JEN-TIL cream?
I've never had a bad result with anyone, and I've used it on really, really allergic people, especially my mother. I used the baby cream extensively for her. She has a lot of cancers, and she's a very allergic person. I was always in the war area, and there's always 7 echelons, so you've got to start treating the patient from the beginning, and often it takes 3 days to get back to definitive care. Therefore, we used it on open wounds, fresh wounds. There was no problem with bleeding or burning or excoriated skin. And then if we received the soldier like 3 days later with a gunshot wound or a laceration that was septic, we used to use the cream for that. And we had tremendous results. The foot rot, or trench boot as we know it, also worked from the beginning straight away, and their return to duty was far swifter than anything else.
And was that the multi-purpose cream?
That was the multi-purpose.